Alright, and what the heck is going on, Misfits? Today we're going to be doing Power Collection on Hydrocore. But keep in mind that VIP is going to be our modifier. And just in case if I remember correctly, VIP is a modifier in which the VIP will receive and also be able to grant out 25% extra damage. But if you kill the VIP, it's also an additional point towards your score. Starting off on the blue team, we have Patrick2, Sir Patrick2, playing as Damon, followed by David XD, playing as Kulab. We also have the Nano Gamer, playing as Gizmo, and Span Ermine 1285-3, playing as Buttercup. Okay, definitely haven't seen these names before. But we also have on the red team Arsenal, who's gonna be playing as Zero. Sergio Xbox is going to be playing as Buttercup again. K1LLBORNE is going to be playing as Damon. And finally, oh no, we're missing a fourth. I think they had a fourth, but maybe they'll get it. It's all good, it's all good. This is the Bleeding Edge WatchZone, so just about anything can happen. Speaking of which, alright, so with it being a 3v4, how's this gonna work? Well, let's see. Power cells are up. This is a 3v4. Let's actually just see what blue team decides to do. Speaking of blue team, I was actually gonna say, Kulab, this is not a good situation for you. Alright. Someone else on the blue team who's going for power cells. So currently, blue team has 6. Red team is still gonna look for a 4th member on their team, but if I'm correct, it's not going to happen too long for them to have to get it, so let's just see what happens on collection phase. And to be fair, let's switch to Buttercup on the red team, who definitely has a lot of work to do.
Power cells spawning in 10 seconds.
Alright, so power cells are back. The next VIP is going to be David, who's playing as Zero right now and kind of getting chased down.
Fired up the firewall.
Darkness strikes from the shadows.
A good and heavy shadow strike was out previously.
Next time.
Ooh. The Nano Gamer gets yanked by Buttercup and immediately gets killed. Nice.
Let's take it down a notch.
He's too far.
David puts up a very good wall, completely blocked off Damon from trying to approach him. Ooh, but now with 2 people on this hunt, he may have to retreat.
Deploying firewall.
Alright. 30 seconds left inside of this phase. And let's see, K1LLBORNE is the VIP. Playing his name and then starts to go in on Nano Gamer. But Nano decides to pop alt completely.
Can't outrun fate.
Damon taking a lot of damage, if I had to say so. It's totally fine though. I think Zero's gonna try to follow for some kills. There we go. Alright, 12-5. Keep in mind, if red team can just focus on still getting a VIP every now and then, it can still make a good difference. And with B and C coming up on our next phase,
Your protection is up to date. I am Wanvue. Get closer.
now Patrick is the VIP currently. And ironically, the crowd's actually calling for Miko. But with that, we now have the game at 24-5. And don't get me wrong, it still is like a little, it's somewhat disappointing, but trust me, I wouldn't have done this if I didn't know how close it's going to come down to. But regardless of which, like I said, this is the Bleeding Edge WatchZone where just a little bit of anything can possibly happen between, you know, someone getting ganked randomly in mid-conversation, someone completely leaving in the middle of a fight, your game might disconnect, you never possibly know. Your teammate might spam terrible things at you, you have no idea.
Fired up the firewall.
Ooh, Buttercup decides to let it burn on the blue team. Very good one, actually. But keep in mind, power cells are still kind of flying loose. I have a feeling both teams are just going to mess around and skirmish a little bit.
Come here, sugar.
And Gizmo on the blue team just got eliminated. And now Buttercup's kind of going to have to worry about Damon. No, Damon decided to back off. Okay. Looking for a kill. Gonna get it. And just like that, with Buttercup, she adds a little bit of her extra score to Red Team. Red Team still holding on to 6 power cells. They do need a 4th, but honestly, if Blue Team's not paying attention, they can immediately go around and just collect for themselves. And now KILLBORNE is in trouble.
Collection phase complete.
Yeah, that was his only option in that situation. Ah, okay. Or, like I said, you never know what's going to happen. With it being a 3v3, now things are going to start to get a little bit more interesting, you know?
Hand points activating in 10 seconds.
So who's this? The Nano Gamer chooses to switch to Azriel.
Hand points activated.
Alright, so hand and point B is going to be there, but looking at the map, well, looking at how everything's going down.
Take cover, friends.
Nice. Nice. I'm sorry, but nice. I don't think... Like, Miko saw him inside the vent, but I don't think she expected him to pop out as fast as he did. Someone with 6 power cells is about to die. I think it's a tank, and it goes by the name of Buttercup. Unfortunate. Alright. So, just like that, now, Red Team's...
Ghosted.
Red Team still has 5 power cells, so that's still okay. Don't get me wrong. Now that Blue Team has another 4th member who goes by the name of GioFalcon2, Red Team's still gonna have to wait for their teammate. But it's all good. I have a lot of time today, so I don't mind doing certain matches.
Unstoppable. Bubble shield. Shields no more. Lonely no more.
Let him burn.
Ooh, decides to let it burn. Hits it at the very end.
You are an angel from heaven.
Back here.
Hand points deactivated.
Watch your step, honey.
You know what's crazy? It's a 3v4 in terms of teams, but it actually didn't seem like it at first. Anyway, power cells are back out. And granted, it's 31-8, but trust me, something a little odd is gonna happen, but it's what I like to see about this game the most. So now Blue Team's gonna stick together. If I had to say, somewhere around our midpoint, we may get the 4th member for Red Team. But regardless, 32-8, Blue Team's gonna start collecting power cells. I would really hope that Red Team does the same. In fact, I think Buttercup is. Yep. Speaking of which... Oh no, dude. Okay. I did not expect 2 people to leave on Red Team. And then someone comes back on Red Team. This game's crazy. Alright. Fine. On the Red Team, coming in playing as Mikudo, we have Wanvue, who is probably gonna come in to do some serious damage. I mean, he looks ready to play, so let's see. And shields are up again. And finally on Red Team, here to save the day. Oh man. And she's got purple Miko. It's definitely about to go down. We have Richie 58. So if I had to say it, Richie's coming in to save the day. He's gonna heal this Mikudo player. Yep. And now we have a fight. Granted, Buttercup on the Red Team just dodged. She's gonna have to wait to come back in, but that's good.
Show me a target.
Miko completely just sidestep everybody and completely goes in on Nano Gamer. Okay, sorry, that was my fault. I had to rewind. But yeah, like I said, this is when I'm gonna start seeing some interesting stuff. So, with the addition of Makudu and Miko, that means that red team has a very good chance. And if you notice, Miko is very much engaging in everyone that she could possibly get to. Meko's gonna try to save Buttercup, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Miko's in it right now. Alright, 40 to 10. Like I said, this is what I like to see. Yes, this is Bleeding Edge right here. Buttercup misses her yank, which is unfortunate. KillerBourne has 2 power cells. He's a little low on health, but I think he can survive. David on the blue team puts up a nice wall to save himself. But unfortunately, it's not going to come back in time. Gets yanked. Not going to be able to survive that, unfortunately. And the last member on blue team is going to be Buttercup, who's trying to do a little bit of a 1v1 against Makudu. But now has to definitely evade. Alright. Phantom points are deactivated, and we're going to be looking at a nice 4v4.
Power cells spawn.
On the blue team, we have GioFalcon, who chose to switch to El Bastardo. Alright, so they're going to mount up and they're going to start getting out there.
Ready to protect.
Ooh, however, I hear there's a fight going on. Oh, yeah. So, GioFalcon playing as a tank now. Shadow Strike is out. Ooh. I gotta give it to Buttercup. She's really going for Damon right now. KillerBourne with 7 power cells. He immediately gets healed because of Miko. And now, just like that, ooh. Makudu has to come back in. People are getting yanked. Oh no, GioFalcon goes AFK for a little bit. Yeah, I think GioFalcon went AFK. I don't even think he meant to do that. A lot of damage is being applied. A lot is going down right now. But I gotta give it to Buttercup. Buttercup did not decide to actually leave, which is with a lot of respect. And just like that, blue team loses a 4th member again. I thought it was gonna be GioFalcon, seeing as he's the one that actually went AFK just now. Okay, chooses to switch to Kulav.
Hand points activating in 10 seconds. Hand points activated.
All right, everyone's gonna make their way to A. Well, at least red team is.
Power cells spawning in 2 seconds.
Power cells are handed in. Wall pins are out. Makudu's popping people up in the air. Red team is just in it right now, completely together. Not gonna lie, red team has the biggest advantage right now because they're totally together. Blue team, however, has a 4th member on their team by the name of FellRaVeN, who's gonna be playing as Meko.
Look out for Shields no more.
Darkness strikes from the
Shadow Strike
shadows.
hits. He gets a fair amount of damage on FellRaVeN. And now FellRaVeN has no choice but try to evade. Nice job. Ooh, let it burn. That was actually pretty sick. So FellRaVeN actually interrupted Miko's special just now. And he's actually applying a lot of damage to Damon. So I'm not gonna lie, I really expected FellRaVeN to actually die just now, but that just goes to show you what you know what to do in every situation.
Meko be closer to engage target.
41 to 36. I have a feeling the Nano Gamer is gonna be in some trouble though. Luckily, gets saved by Meko just a little bit. Wing Blast hits. Kudu goes invincible on red team, and now the Nano Gamer is gonna get hit, unfortunately.
Collection phase complete.
Collection phase is done. And now blue team's gonna have to huddle up to their base just for a little bit momentarily.
Hand points activating
Gotta give it to Makudu. He did not give up. I gotta give it to him. He did not give up and just let that go any type of way. So, FellRaVeN chooses to switch to Nid. Not a bad choice, because Nid can actually do some serious damage to Makudu if he's not paying attention. Trying to kill a healer. Yeah. Trying to kill a healer indefinitely. Trying to kill Richie. Richie can be able to heal herself. Gets the stun. Goes in for the knockdown. Almost cleans it up. Almost cleans it up. Almost. He's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, he doesn't get it. Unfortunately. That was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. Why do I always do that?
Let him burn!
Buttercup hits all three of the members on red team. 41 to 45. This is what I meant when I said that, you know, the game can be a little frustrating sometimes, but stuff like this can actually show you what the game is actually all about. And now with the 0 on that team, he chooses to yank someone. Ooh, Shadow Strike hits. That was a mean Shadow Strike. There's probably nothing that blue team can do entirely. However, never give up. Nid is going around collecting power cells. He's definitely trying to win this for his team, which it can happen. If he collects just enough, it can happen. Yeah, he only needs about 9 or 8. However, I see 0 is in a little bit of a skirmish. So here's how it would have to be. Blue team cannot die. That's just how it has to be right now. If Nid chooses to collect, red team can, sorry. Wait. Yeah, if Nid chooses to collect and blue team does not die, they'll be able to take this. But I'm actually curious on how this is going to end.
Hand endpoints activating in 10 seconds.
The next VIP is going to be on, oh no, FellRaVeN. Jesus. Zero's in some trouble. Nicely done. Okay. FellRaVeN, ironically, is Nidhogger. No way is he just going to score that easy. Actually, he is. Alright. A little weird. A little wonky. Right? A little weird. Like I said, 17 minutes. Here's the thing. I can tell if a game's going to have a bunch of levers based on the amount of time that's going to happen inside of it. A usual match should only take 9 to 12 minutes. If it's like 15 or some other time long, I can tell that means that someone left. But I was actually curious because the number of people that joined this game weren't my usual misfits that I would usually see. But regardless, that was just a little bit of a warm-up before we get into a real good match that I know is going to be very clean. However, FellRaVeN comes in a little late to save the day. 50 to 49 in blue team's favor. FellRaVeN goes 0-2. GioFalcon the goes 1-6. SmaveneHaven goes 7-4 with 13,000 damage done and 24 on the objective score. The No Gamer goes 8-9 playing as 0. On the red team, we have Richie 58 going 10-0 with 13,000 heals. Wanvue goes 11-0. K1LLBORNE playing as Damon goes 14-2. And we have Sergio Xbox 34 going 16-6 with 13,000 damage taken and 10 killing blows. GG's all around, regardless of how discombobulated this game may have been or may have seemed in the beginning. Alright, welcome back, Misfits. We're going to get into our last match for this video. We are going to be doing objective control on Junkyard. Junkyard, one of those really good maps from the beginning, since the very start of this game. But in case you didn't know what this is, I'm just joking. You know what the heck this is. It's time to get down to business. On the blue team, playing as Cass, we have VOF41IKK. I don't know what that says, so I'm just gonna read off every character that I possibly can. Playing as Cass, followed by AlanJue, playing as Damon. We have Qugyon, letting it rip, pedal to the metal, playing as Gizmo. As well as I'm Only 98, playing as Cass. But on the red team, relax, because we have... Wait, did I hit that? Sorry. SmaveneHaven is on the blue team, playing as Buttercup. I always hit the wrong key when I do that. We have I'm Only, playing as Cass on the red team, chasing down Qugyon. Qugyon, run! followed by ADirtyYoshi playing as Zero. And I can tell Red Team just got a pretty good kill just now. And we also have Qugyon Dark Chaos playing as Miko, and finally playing as Maeve, we have Killing Time 77. Alright, so with that being said, we have Red Team taking Objective A with 60 points so far. Maeve puts down a cage, and a very good one. Immediately comes in and gets a kill. Puts down another cage. How does she get a cage back that fast? So just to show off a little bit, let's see. Killing Time is using Shifty, Amplified Siphon Life, and Swindler. Alright. Alright, our next objectives are going to be A and B. I see blue teams definitely regrouping, and they're going to take some time to just think about what they need to do on the way out. Let's see. We have AlanJue, who's going to be rolling with Ghostin', Trickin', and Slickin'. Chooses to go for Cass. A little unfortunate because Zero was right there to apply that health. Getting back to Zero on the red team, by the way.
Need a little something, something.
Ooh, nice job. I gotta say, I like this dude's camera work.
They're hacking point B.
Tries to dodge Maeve's cage, but it doesn't work out.
Extra credit.
Cool. Kills Nidhogger on the blue team. However, now he's taking some damage. Gets chased down. I think Damon on the blue team killed him. I'm not sure. Either way, 40 to 205 in red team's favor. Let's get to... Alright, so we have a player that chose to switch over to Damon. Dark Chaos chooses to go for Maeve. Misses the knockdown, unfortunately. Gets stuck into a cage, but luckily he's able to leave. And I think he actually got that kill because of Damon's bleed damage on the shurikens. Yeah, he did. Alright. Switching over to Cass. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Nice parry, by the way.
Deploying firewall.
Okay, so I do like this still. Blue team doing very good, but they're just not able to get to their objectives in time. Speaking of which, if you notice Nid, however, Qugyon, definitely going to pay attention to that. 122 to 222. Currently, red team's focused on just engaging, so Quagyon's on it. And honestly, they only need 2 objectives, so if he chooses to engage right now, which is what he's going to do, he can distract red team long enough for at least a minute and get a good score on his team. Choosing to go against Dark Chaos. Dark Chaos is going to get chased down, but if you notice, Zero's going to take objective C. He's going to take objective A, but Miko's going to come back and get C and probably do a 1v1 against Killing Time.
Safety surrounds you. They prey upon objective C.
Cage is coming up. There it is. You know, it's like you can see the cage, but you just can't feel when it's going to drop, you know? Like, you can see it, but you can't feel when it's going to happen. So you have to do it, like, preemptively a little bit. Regardless of which, SmaveneHaven's going to stay at C a little bit. He's going to try to protect it. Dark Chaos is coming up. He's going to do a 2v1 in confidence. A confident 2v1. Toll and Trouble was going to pop out. Maeve decided to cancel it. Shadow Strike is out. Ooh, Nid decides to silence, however. It did not happen. Just in time for Damon's Shadow Strike. Killing Time gets eliminated. SmaveneHaven completely helps Qugyon, and just like that, oh no, now Elvis jumps in. Oh, granted, C is going to be the objective, so red team and blue team are going to have to make their way here anyway. Yeah, just like that. Carnage has one up. He can choose to engage, take as much damage as he can. Ooh, and ADirtyYoshi almost gets eliminated with a smidge of health left. Chooses to leave. Dude, I hear some parries going off. And AlanJue gets eliminated, as well as, oh my god, Qugyon gets hit by Toll and Trouble. Red team, I gotta give it to you. I did not expect that comeback. I'm not gonna lie. I thought blue team had the entirety of that. Oh, blue team's missing a fourth. I can never see when they're missing the fourth in the middle of all this heat going on. Huh, so that's weird. So the match is only... Yeah, the match isn't gonna last that long, so I'm curious to see who comes in to save the day. But regardless, let's see what Qugyon's gonna get into. Now, with a good team, you can approach red team, but you have to think, do you want to actually try to waste this? Or, yep, exactly. Shouldn't you just go for a power-up and wait for these 10 seconds to pass by for the next phase? Granted, Damon has a Shadow Strike on the blue team. Oh, he actually gets a kill on that. Nice. Qugyon low on health, but it doesn't matter. Decides to go out swinging. Not bad, not bad. All right, 327 to 353. Damon is going to progress to objective B by himself. And finally, we have Comx X5. It's either Comx or X5. Regardless, I have good faith in you that you're gonna bring this game back. Speaking of which, I see not Albastardo on the blue team. Sorry, Albastardo on the red team was engaging in someone. Chooses to go up against AlanJue. But now Albastardo's at a huge disadvantage. And now blue team's gonna take B. And now just like that, ADirtyYoshi is in trouble. Fire damage is just taken away. Maeve chooses to take C. Damon on the blue team is getting chased. Chooses to get some health. Keep in mind, this is Alan. Trying to get some kills. We're trying to get some damage on ADirtyYoshi. Definitely looking to hunt down a healer. He's gonna have to wait for that to charge. Missing shurikens, it's okay. Gets his life siphoned a little bit. He's really going for ADirtyYoshi. I mean, what else can you do? That's kind of the main push and pull of this thing. You gotta kind of eliminate someone else. Now chooses to back off, get some health, and maybe go for the objective. Yes, he does. All right. Switching over to red team's Damon. Chooses to go for Qugyon. Qugyon gets put into a cage. Full of trouble is out. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's gonna hit. Guaranteed. That was a guaranteed hit. Why do I always do that?
Can't touch this.
This is a very even match. 485 to 480. Calm in some trouble. Gets eliminated. Killing Time, I think got the one up. Just now. Yeah, I think he did. Chooses to go for Qugyon again. Qugyon gets put into a cage again. Unfortunately, then gets wall pinned. That's gonna be it. Why do you keep hitting that key? Albastardo versus Albastardo. This is the knockdown as he gets hit back. The energy shall be free. He gets his life siphon, but he still has to evade regardless. Oh my god, in the history of everything I do, guys, I don't know why I keep hitting that key. Alright, just like that, red team takes it, but bringing it back just a little bit. let's see. Alright, well, Objective B was occupied for the most part. So I guess it's safe to say with that additional kill that they finally did, Red Team finally takes it. Alright, so I did not expect someone to actually leave because, like I said, a 10-minute match usually guarantees that no one leaves, everything is clean, there's no BS going on, you know? So with that being said, on the Red Team, we have Carnage, Kai going 4-3, playing as Bastardo. Killing Time goes 16-3. Qugyon Dark Chaos goes 15-4. Sorry, Killing Time has 8 killing blows. Qugyon Dark Chaos goes 15-4 with 132 on the objective score. ADirtyYoshi goes 14-3 with 9,000 heals. But on the blue team, we have X5, who came in late, mind you, but he goes 1-3, as well as SmaveneHaven going 4-7 with 10,000 damage taken. Qugyon goes 9-8 with 13,000 damage done. Rightfully so. Qugyon was really going in there, regardless of if he felt that he was at a disadvantage or not. He knew what to actually do against Red Team. And finally, we have AlanJue going 7-1, playing as Damon. GG's all around. Very proud of what I got to see today still. Like I said, regardless of how certain matches may end, what I like to see is whether people just choose to, how can I say this? Don't give up and just adapt to what's going on and just try to play your character as much as you can. Because like I said, the only way to get better at this game, unfortunately, is by trying to play your character as much as you possibly can, or by watching the Bleeding Edge WatchZone. And with that being said, I am very happy to continue doing these WatchZone matches, and I'm very happy to commentate newer people as well as some, you know, some veterans and some OGs inside the game as well. But regardless, as I always say at the end of these intros, please just tell me if there's anything that you feel as though I should be looking at for Bleeding Edge content in general. Granted, it's somewhat hard because the servers are not as strong as they could be. Sometimes I try to go back to find a match and it could be just completely gone because the server just can't download it for me to be able to browse through it. But you know how it is with a broken game like this with a very good community. Anyway, this is the Bleeding Edge WatchZone, and I thank you guys for coming around to watch it. If you don't know who I am, that's cool. My name is Chaos the Gamer, and I'm very glad that you found your way to my videos. If you like Bleeding Edge, I love you dearly. I hope your day's going well, and yeah, GG's.